Hello, this is John at FitKit Systems. I'd like to give you a quick overview to FitKit Studio, which is our software service for recording bike fit information and providing a report to clients. This is our third major release of FitKit Studio in the past 5 years, and it's far more sophisticated and robust than what you might consider creating yourself using online form building tools or spreadsheets. Bike fit documentation is important. Clients love to get a set of numbers and some notes regarding their bike fit. Some will save it and refer to it diligently. Others will file it away, never to be seen again. But certainly they appreciate getting a report. There's some additional tools and resources built into FitKit Studio, which I'll show you, but the primary function is to document a bike fit. To register, can do so up here. We do have a free 60-day trial, and the free registration gives access to a number of tools and resources and some limited functionality, and the paid subscription gives access to the full data capturing aspect of Studio. So once you're registered, you can log in. You'll get a dashboard which will show any incoming pre-fit interviews. So we have a built-in client intake form that you can provide a link to clients in advance of them coming in for a fit, and this will capture some information, and we can then add them as a new customer or add their file to an existing record. We can also manually create a new customer here or open up the pre-fit interview tab right here. So we get contact details, some physical information, any areas of discomfort, information about a bike fit and the objectives, why they're coming in for one, some information about their riding, bike details, and are they happy for us to use their image for other purposes. So once that form has been submitted, then that will show up here. Once we have a customer in here, we have a number of tabs, so we can have a short profile of them. We can record confidential notes for our own reference. We'll have a list of any pre-fit interviews. If you're using the FitKit set of tools for body measurements, you'll record that information here, and likewise the associated soft score. We'll get the FitKit sizing recommendations here. You can add additional notes for a sizing recommendation report, and once someone has bikes, they'll add up here. So you can add any number of bikes to a particular client record. Within a bike, you will see a list of equipment, and again, you can edit these fields. The fit position, information about the shoes and cleats, any notes you wish to write to share in the client report, and then any notes you wish to keep to yourself as well. If they've come in for a follow-up and you've made changes, you'll be able to see that showing up in a fit history report. You can produce as I say, a one-page PDF report for that customer. So this can be customized to your shop or studio logo and contact details. You can customize the heading colors, and you can elect which sets of fields show up or don't show up in the report itself. So that can then be emailed off to the customer. Okay, so that's the primary function there. If we want to retrieve a customer, I'll just show you one other little trick. We'll take Clayton here. Clayton has 4 bikes here in the system. We could pick one bike, and then we could be on the equipment tab and toggle to a different bike and see what's different in terms of stem or handlebar or saddle or crank, for example. We could also compare the fit position from one bike to another bike and see what's different. This is useful if you're looking to duplicate or copy a bike fit across from one bike to the other. Okay. You'll have a list of data ultimately using this of how many customers you've got in here, how many bikes you've created, males, females, types of bikes. So you'll get a few statistical records in here as well. So I've got close to 1,000 bikes here in my database. The other thing we've got up here is a toolbox, which has both a tools and resources section. So under tools, we have a number of calculators. So the quick size calculator are for users of the FitKit body measurement tools. We've also got some XY tools, so handlebar to frame XY, where you can input a handlebar XY, specify a cockpit and generate a frame reach and stack from that. You can also go vice versa by plugging in a frame reach and stack, specifying a cockpit and deriving a handlebar XY measurement. These are useful if you're using a fit bike as part of your fitting process. We also have a stem comparison tool where you can enter the details of one stem and compare it to a different one and see what the variation is in length and height. We'll shortly have a graphical representation of this as well. Under the resources tab, we've got a number of outbound links to some handy websites and tools. So there's a number of categories here. Frame geometry comparisons, the main one. So some links to a number of online resources for finding frame geometry information. Also got a few links for some of the major component suppliers in terms of technical information, and some outbound links to some bike fit education as well. If you've got feedback on the product while using it or have ideas for links, you can click on the feedback form, drop us a quick note, and we'd certainly appreciate that. All right, so that's a quick view over FitKit Studio, and as I said, try it out for free for 2 months, see that you like it. The free registration also gives access to these tools and resources, but to save data and all the client information, you need the subscription version. There's a monthly, 6-monthly or yearly options for that. You can find all of the information on that here on the here in the footer links at the bottom of FitKit Studio. And yeah, appreciate you taking a look at it and give us any feedback so we can continue to make it better. Thank you.